Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the world of Silibull and Boar. We have no name as yet, and I did say that we were going to name it after the person to comment in that video, or if somebody put a comment that was like a cool name for it, we're going to do that. But yeah, nobody said anything, so we've now got no comment. Yes, no comment is now our pet, as nobody said anything. So that's what we're going to call it. Right, come on, no comment. We have a well to cleanse. So yeah, we need to cleanse the well, and then we also need to explore what exactly is going on with the venture company. And we also need to go and find out what's happening with the earth spirits who are causing trouble. These are a little bit spread out. So we're going to go and do Winterhoof cleansing, which is to cleanse the well. And then we're going to go and meet with Cloudstalker, who is going to tell us what's happening with VentureCo, which will take us, I think, up and around here. Then we will go and do a run to the restless earth spirits. So yeah, we've got lots to be doing today. And then hopefully at some point we are going to go to Thunder Bluff, and once we've done that we'll be able to actually get some professions. As a lover of nature, of course, we have to kill everything in sight. Taurens live at one with nature. Your quest is to kill 400 tigers and 100 hawks. Are you sure you want me to do that? But apparently they do. Okay, so let's cleanse the well. Oh, look at that. Majestic. Okay. So now we've done that, we can return to the village. We're going to go and talk to Cloud instead. Well done, no comment. Was that an upgrade that we just picked up? Ooh. Not really. Okay. Same armor, no stats, so that's fine. There might be a hunter who'll be able to tell me. How do you get the ability? I don't know whether it's something that's learnt. To your pet to go and actually retrieve items for you. It's called fetch or something like that, but I don't quite know how you get it. Whether it's like the druids, I think, in their order hall in Legion, they had a merchant, for want of a better term, in there that would sell them the ability to obviously get mount form, to flap, and things like that. Okay. So a few days ago, we found VentureCo caravan travelling under guard on the northern shore of Stoneball Lake. It's easy for me to say. We'd lost 2 of our number in the early battles, so we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. We left the supply crates thinking that our torches would destroy anything of value, but given the VentureCo savages have been spotted near the burned wagons, maybe we were wrong. Perhaps you go to the caravan and examine the contents of those crates. We can most definitely do that. Okay. Again, we're gonna bond with nature as we head that way. It's all XP at the end of the day. And yes, we do. I'm still convinced that guns are not the way for Tauren. We definitely need a bow. Also, speaking of bows, I really like the idea. I think they did it for the legendaries in Legion. The marksman bow. But obviously now with Sylvanas legendary, they've got arrows on the back. Like, that's so good. You need to do that. Maybe have it so that you can select whereabouts you would like the arrows to be. Any of you have played Valhalla has it, where the quiver is actually on the hip. So you can have the quiver on the back, quiver on the hip, something like that. What else we got? Clear this out a little bit just before we go into the middle. All sides of the crate are stamped with signs of the Ventricone Mining Division. Notes printed carefully on the side of the carton indicate that the contents are pressed one of their central plants. Prying open the lid reveals a tightly packed assortment of ore and minerals, all evidence of Ventricone's mining operation in Mulgore. On top, the ore and minerals are removed by a tightly bundled sheath of papers. Up in the foothills to the east, you can barely hear the sounds of work and see smoke rising. Work complete. So it would appear that Ventrico has their own mining operation. We need to report this news as soon as possible, while also killing random wildlife along the way. We did gain aspect of the turtle, which is nice. Thing down on the left. This is nice, good defensive ability. Let's cheat a disco party! So what's the betting our friend is going to say to us? Ah, young Tauren. Venture into these mines, which are full of Ventrico people, and get evidence of whatever they're doing, or stop the mining, or kill everyone. How come only a lowbie? Haven't you got better soldiers than me?
Well met.
Ah, hell, Silibull. You have learned anything about the new Ventrico plans and operations? Yeah, they're all up there. If they plan to exploit our lands, as they have others, the Outrunners will be quick to put an end to it. Excellent. So, kill some Ventrico workers. Okay. According to the documents you salvaged the caravan, the Ventrico created many plans to attempt to drive us from our lands, so they could have free reign to plunder. The depths that would sink to accomplish their goals disgusts and appalls me. I want the mastermind behind these plans killed. His name is Supervisor Fizprocket. You will find him at the Ventrico Mine East.
Go in peace.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to go and do some killage. Hey, Tauren, buddy! Oh, he's got a friend with him. Aww. It's rare you see people back in the older zones now, which is a shame. It would be nice if Blizzard could do something that doesn't necessarily need layers upon layers of phasing that we've had before, which just seems to cause a huge amount of lag. But if we could have some way of making these older zones live and breathe again, it'd be really nice. Whether rather than just gold for quests, they give you time walking tokens or something like that, or some extra currency that you could buy transmog items. Just something to make use of this world, because this is a fantastic. Azeroth's amazing and it's huge, and it's to WoW's credit. It's been going on for 15, 16 years. Yet we have a new expansion and we never use what went before. It's just, okay, that's gone now. What's the next thing we're going to be doing? Which is why I like the idea of what they did with Oldham and also Mr. Pandaria at the end of BFA. Poor execution, no doubt. But the idea was sound, to reuse these amazing places in the world. So hopefully that's something Blizzard do have a habit of, when an idea maybe isn't like a slam dunk straight away, they just abandon it. Which makes me sad. You think of Mythic Plus, Blizzard's thinking, if that hadn't have been a hit straight away, would they have just given up on it and said, okay, nobody wants M+. It's now like a beloved member of the... I didn't change the alert volume, which you may have subtly gathered by the fact that our eardrums just got torn out. But yeah. Got another back. So yeah, if they had have just been like, well, M+ didn't work out, let's just abandon it. And they've done it with plenty of other things. Garrisons, scenarios that we had. And they just kind of say, well, that didn't work. We're going to reset. Yeah, you're evading. This is kind of annoying. I have to stay in here. No, I don't now. Leave.
Work complete.
But obviously M+ was a huge hit, so everything's right with the world. We have M+. Garrison, islands, the scenarios from Mr. Pandaria, legendary weapons, obviously from Legion. All these ideas kind of, oh no, just scrap that and let's start all over again. So you don't always need to do that, Blizz. You don't always need to just try to reinvent the wheel every single time. Now don't get me wrong, as somebody that played a lot of Call of Duty, you can't also just tweak, sadly. Doesn't matter how good something is, if you just tweak it, people will get bored of it. And you only need to look at, say, daily quests. All we have are these world quests that we get now. They were introduced, people were like, oh well, this is a really cool way of doing it. I really like this, it works really well. But now, of course, it's like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it, there's no point, they're pointless. realistically, in essence, they're the same as what we had in Legion, but people have just got tired of it. That's not to say Blizzard also don't use their tools very well, but let's read and then we shall carry on our chuntering as we walk to the next area. The Outrunner's duty to ensure the safety of those who travel across the plains of Mulgore. Those that would threaten the safety of the Tauren homeland risk punishment by our hands. Okay. I don't think there could be too much misinterpretation or ignoring of that signal. The Venture Co. will know not to take the Tauren lightly or to be so arrogant as to believe we would allow them to steal the natural resources around us without protest. Boom! I seethe with anger at the thought of the atrocities the Venture Co. is willing to perpetrate against us in the name of profit. My anger is somewhat lessened at the news that the villain Fizzle Pocket is dead. I will go through his personal effects and see if there is any additional information that the Venture Co. has planned for the future. Thank you for your efforts. Okay, we don't want that one. That's stuff.
Farewell.
Yes, put them on. There we go. So that is another one where we need to return. We'll go past. Do the Windtooth cleanse. Actually, we might just carry on going. And then we can hand everything in one shot. That sounds like a plan. Ah, acceleration, good. So yeah, I kind of hope we have a... I've said it in a video before, it'd be really nice if Blizzard does a kind of back to basics 101, back to Azeroth expansion. I have no problem with the cosmic style that they've gone with at the moment, but it would be really nice if we could just sort of come back, take stock of what's happened in Azeroth while we've been away. Obviously, with the things that have happened to Anduin, how's Turellian, who is now basically the ruler of Stormwind in Anduin's absence, what's he gonna make of Anduin being corrupted? Is he gonna accept stepping aside?
Help me find my dog. Greetings, traveler.
Great quest. Help Silibull, my prized puppy Car has run off. No, he's running around Bloodtooth Village, lost and hungry. Will you find him, of course?
The winds guide you.
So what do we do for Carl? To feed him, you need to find food. His favorite food is tender strider meat. Just venture east. Okay. Do we have tender strider meat? I would have thought we've killed a lot. We do have some strider meat. Let's see if we get a different type. There we go. Okay. So Carl, whereabouts they believe Carl will be? You'll find him once he's sit down and come home. Defeat him, you find food.
Will you help me find my...
He's running around Bloodtooth Village. So this here is Bloodtooth Village. He's somewhere around here. I'm a sucker for a lost dog. I've got to try and help.
The winds guide you.
And female. Okay. My grandfather told me stories about battles with the Strider's name. With a Strider. With a Strider. And so I encountered it and it took a nasty bite from my shoulder.
Go in peace.
Okay, well... okay, buddy. So your family currently. That's like the Australian Emu Wars, which I believe are an actual thing. We even have quests in here that I haven't even looked at.
Greetings.
Bundles of hides. Bring the bundle of hides, the Wind Rider.
Wind be at your back.
Okay, so that's the person that's probably going to say to us, would you like to fly to Thunder Bluff, which we don't want to do at the minute. We should do that as our last quest. And that'll take us to Thunder Bluff, and then we'll be able to do training and all sorts of shenanigans. There you go, buddy.
Work complete.
We'll dance with Carl. Okay, so we have another couple of quests. We're going to hand in Carl's Gone Missing as we go over the bridge. We have the Flatland Cougar FEMA, which apparently is going to set the feud straight, because like the Emu Wars of Australia, which I believe Australia lost. Sorry if you're Australian to bring up that painful
Help me
past.
find my dog. May the eternal sun shine upon me.
Okay. If you're wondering, by the way, the voice lines for that sound a little bit different. It's because a young man recorded them. The story is really nice if you want to look up Carl the dog. And, it's a sad story, but it's really cute. It's the good things that Blizzard can do at its best. Okay. Is he just going to make me kill everything? Cougars!
Work complete.
Okay, that was quicker than I thought. So we'll go and do the Restless Earth, and then we'll hand everything back in. But it'd be rude not to kill some Grim Titans. You have a charge. That's naughty. It's gonna be a long old walk now. But yeah, to continue what we were saying, it would be really nice to see Blizzard come back to Azeroth and do something here. It doesn't need to be grand, it doesn't need to be over the top. We don't need another huge, amazing, oh my god, world-ending threat. We know, obviously with the whole cosmic thing that's happening at the moment, we know there's another threat. We've now opened a whole hornet's nest. We're dealing with death, we know life's out there, we know the void, the light, we know all of this. That's going to come. But let's come back to Azeroth, and let's... If you think about all of the threats that would have risen since we've left, you know, the Quillboar, for instance, here. You've got Venture Co company, you've got the Fast Brotherhood could have risen up. You've got all these threats. You know, maybe the Naga have once again been a pain. Whatever it may be, there's all these various little sort of low-level threats that are part and parcel of Azeroth. And we could follow each one of our particular faction's leaders to go and help these areas, to reclaim them. And you could almost make it as a... players jump to soothe and agitate spirit. You could almost have it that, say, this was the sort of the beginning of true peace between the Alliance and the Horde, which, if Blizzard do want to end up at some point making the factions work together, then that would be a good start. I was trying to help you, buddy. You know, dust off the order halls maybe from Legion, or create new ones. I kind of just spend that expansion getting ourselves ready for the grander war. Just getting ourselves ready for what's going to come, the grander war, this cosmic conflict. We've still got a huge sword stuck in the side of Azeroth. Like, maybe we could deal with that. And friendly. We're doing alright at the moment. And you're hostile? Friendly.
Work complete.
Wow, okay. And that's us done. Now we're just hand-ins. And what I'm thinking is more of a season sort of 1 to 3 Game of Thrones style, rather than season 8 Game of Thrones, which was just the last couple of expansions we've done, story-wise, have been it's just huge threat. It's just, you could never beat this threat, and then we always do. So we could do with just a little bit of a downplay on the story. Just let us reconnect to people like Khadgar. Let's find out what's going on with him. And you could do the whole, hey, look, Karazhan's gone a little bit crazy. Let's help Khadgar. You know, Khadgar's been up to something in there. Nothing malicious, but he's been dabbling, and it's all gone a little bit crazy, and we're just going to help Khadgar out. You know, that's it. That's as mad as... Maybe he takes us into a portal to some weird and wonderful realm. Yeah, completely, absolutely mad. Oh, I need to remember this now. I think it was The Witcher 3. And apologies if I'm wrong for this. But you kind of went into this really... There was like a crazy rainbow Rapunzel... like child's... Like, I just remember it being a fairy tale tower and all sorts of weirdness. It's been a while since I played it. But kind of like that. Just had this really crazy realm of magic and stuff. And that can literally be a 0.5 expansion. That's just a little mini... Oh, look. Or a mini patch. Sorry, not an expansion. It's a little mini patch of... You need to go in here and just find out what the hell Khadgar's doing. You could have the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Oh, they're taking over Booty Bay. Booty Bay is a dungeon to do. I've always wanted Booty Bay as a dungeon, I know. I've said that many times. But you could have little low-key problems that we can find solutions for. And that'd be really cool. Because realistically, if you're not doing all this overarching grandness, you can have a little bit more of a subdued story, a little bit more interesting story. And you can really focus on just gameplay that's fun and interesting. Don't need all of these contrivances and borrowed powers. My fever grows worse, and I find my mind drifting into delirious nightmares. I should have known that I wouldn't be able to handle a beast my grandpa was unable to defeat. Do you have the ingredients for the remedy? I fear if I do not clean the infection soon, it will be the death of me. Ah, thank you, Silibull.
We shall meet again.
I assumed he'd have a follow-up saying, can you go and kill that beast now? Though my family has been unable to slay. Okay, so we're not going to do the Flight Master. We're just going to do these others first. We'll hand these in. And then we'll probably be off to Thunder Bluff.
Hail.
Hail. The land is clear and still in great upheaval. The land is clearly, apologies, still in great upheaval. Remember this, Silibull. Do not forget to see the fate of those who will scar the Mother Earth.
Be careful.
And then one more to hand him.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings, the Grim Totem. I hope to see the end of my days before Tauren attacked other Tauren senselessly at the very plains of Mulgore. But be proud, Silibull. You have done a great thing for the land and for our people. Level 10. There is more work to be done. We must create a new totem to cleanse the Thunderhorn well. You must gather claws of predators of Mulgore's plains, hunt prairie stalkers for their stalker claws, and cougars for their cougar claws. Then return to me.
May the eternal sun shine.
So we can call
upon
more pets. And we have a freezing trap. I believe it also means we can pick our specializations. We will be going with BM. Boom. Okay, so we got Kill Command. Let's have a look what we got. That increases our pet damage. And we have Kill Command. And that realistic at the moment is all we've got from that section. But that's fun. Did I also see that we got the ability to... Not yet. It's just we have mount equipment. We don't have... we can't mount as yet. Okay, that's fine. Apologies, I didn't take your quest. There is more to be done. So we need to kill those. Okay. Okay, well I would like to go to Thunder Bluff because I want to train and such things. So let's head that way. Ah! We may be able to learn to ride. We just actually need to talk to somebody and learn how.
What brings you here?
Don't forget to buy your mount while you're here. You can buy one from Clawhoof over there. There he is.
Ancestors watch over you. How may I aid you?
So level 10, riding.
Be careful. How?
I believe I have all of these codos. Already known. If you are a new player and you're trying to get you're trying to get a load of different mounts for yourself, don't forget you can go around to different vendors, all these racial vendors, and you could buy vast selection. Each of them has like 6 different mounts. So that's a really good way if you're a new player of just getting your quota up. You can see, yes, these are going to cost you sort of just shy of 30 gold. But these blue ones, it's like 3 gold, which is nothing in Modern Warfare. Certainly if you're a level 60 player.
Well met.
You're here for a Wind Rider. You have something to transport? Yes, bundle of hinds. You must take these hides to Thunder Bluff, then you have come to the right place. A small fee? Okay.
Farewell, peace friend. Ancestors watch over you.
This is one of the most beautiful seas. I remember when I was younger coming here, I really didn't appreciate Thunder Bluff. It was just an annoyance. I had to wait for a lift to get up there, and it was just a pain. And I never really just appreciated the spectacle of it, and how cool an idea this is. But this and Undersea are probably my two favourite seas. I mean, there's the Majesty. Don't get me wrong, Stormwind is an incredible sea. And I think anybody that rolled a human back in Vanilla and then walked to the gates of Stormwind can't tell you that's not one of their top, like, just wow moments, no pun intended. Okay, so we need to go out here. We have all sorts going on. What bounces are? Oh, you're in here. Okay.
Looking for
It's a lot hard initiative. Okay,
special?
Ride Thunder Bluff. There's dust in your shoulders. You must be to Mogor. Ah, you bundle of hides. I will get to work on these immediately. I prepared leather goods for Og to sell at the village. You bring them to him.
Ancestors
Of course.
watch
So there we go.
over
So that's our return quest. What do you wish us to do? War Chief's Herald.
strength and honor.
So that's the quest if, yes, you wish to do
Go.
battle for Azeroth. We do not. Nothing against battle for Azeroth. But no, we're enjoying our little stint back in Classic. So, now we need to, one, talk to a vendor so we can sell some greys that we've got. And, okay, we've got a simple dagger. Not usable for skinning, so... Not sure. I mean, we could try putting them on the auction house if it thinks it's going to sell. Okay, do we have a full slot of bags? 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. Hence why we're not using the bag. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we can sell a lot of that. We don't need the leg meat. We don't need the water. We don't need the apple. We don't need the jerky. Might try and sell that as well. And we have more blag. Okay.
Goodbye.
So I believe that's the bank. If in doubt, we can always just talk to a guard. Sorry, I thought you were a guard. You're not. You're actually a Blower
What
player.
brings you here?
Okay, so we are looking for the auction house.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Just Christmas. Yeah, this is a prime example of what we're saying about. I very rarely come to Thunder Bluff, which therefore means that I don't know where half the stuff is. And that's a shame, because it's an absolutely gorgeous place, and it's a huge art resource that just goes to waste, because people don't come here. Silver Moon's a prime example of that. Okay, let's post that up. Okay, there are no other options. So, average sale price, we're going to go 21 gold. Not really going to sell any of those. Let's post that up. Let's just sell them. And that should do us, I think. Right, next episode we shall go and look at what professions we fancy doing. Then we shall head back down to Bloodhoof Village and we shall continue our questing. But yeah, good! Load of stuff done. We reached level 10, which meant we could spec into BM. We've managed to come to Thunder Bluff. had a little explore here, which we will do more in the next episode as well. But yeah. That is us done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay safe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Ladies, everyone.